Hey everybody, welcome to SaltyOldGamer, where we're on an airsoft journey and we're sharing everything we learn along the way. Today we're looking at the Elite Force 1911 TAC. This is a premium priced pistol that no doubt, unless you're brand spanking new to airsoft, you've seen a lot of these on the field. We're going to go over it point by point and tell you if it's really worth the price, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're talking about the 1911 TAC, and it's a really popular gun, but we're going to answer the question, is it worth the price? And hey, today I'm wearing my I'm Your Huckleberry morale patch. I know it doesn't really go with the hat, but maybe it'll give you something to stare at. Yeah, that doesn't look right.
Say when.
So as always, before we get into the details of the gun, let's look at what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Let's open her up, see what we got. Owner's manual, registration, advertisement, a very large Allen key, which I'm assuming is for the magazine and the gun itself. Yeah, X key is clearly for the mag. Single side non-ambidextrous mag release. First impression, it's very heavy. It is of course all metal, but even so it is unexpectedly heavy. This version does have the threaded barrel tip. Interestingly, the safety only works when it's cocked, which is kind of interesting. Slide locks back, slide release. It's in kind of an awkward position. I've got big hands and I still have to really stretch my thumb out there to get to that. But it feels really good, nice and heavy. Nice white dot sights, very pretty gun. Let's go talk about it. So okay, the first thing we're going to point out is the gun has plastic diamond grip overlays. Now that's literally the only plastic thing on the gun. Everything else about it is completely metal, so we're not going to spend any more time on that. And that full metal body and construction gives it a nice, heavy, realistic feel. And the gun itself is it is really nice looking. It's got the dual tone coyote and black, and it's very pretty. But it's also very functional. It does come with a threaded outer barrel, so you can put a tracer or a silencer on it, which is pretty cool. And the tactical version has the rail underneath for mounting any tactical accessories you want, like a flashlight or a laser dot. The handle has a lanyard holder if you're the type of person that wants to secure it to your body. And if you can see, it has a custom trigger which has semi-skeletonized cutouts in it, which is really kind of a nice touch. Has nice, easy to see white dot sights. It has an ambidextrous safety, which actually only locks in when the gun itself is cocked. And the same is true for the mag release. The mag only releases when the gun itself is cocked. It's a one-sided release, but it is a nice, easy release. When you press the button, the magazine falls right out. And it is an all-metal magazine with a CO2 cutout in it. You load the magazine by sliding the CO2 up in there and tightening it by this hex bolt on the back. And the gun does come with this enormous hex bolt, so you don't have to worry about finding that. You just have to worry about making sure you keep it with you. Let's right back in, nice and easy. Another nice feature is this beaver tail safety. So the gun's not going to fire unless you're pressing that beaver tail down with the palm of your hand. It does have a textured rail in front and back, so it's really easy to pull that slide back. And it has a left side slide catch release, which you do have to stretch a little bit with your thumb to get to. And of course the slide does lock back on the last shot in the magazine. Just like that. The most important thing when you go over $100 in a gun is how well it's going to perform. So let's go check that out. The FPS hovers just under 350 feet per second, which is exactly where you want it so that you're legal for outdoor fields and indoor fields both. From the standard pistol distance of 50 feet or less, the gun's pretty much a laser, however it's hopped. But when you adjust your hop up appropriately, it really gives you that extra boost of distance and accuracy that you just can't get from a lot of other guns. The only caveat I might mention is that I did notice that the hop up will work its way back down to off over the course of shooting. So from game to game, you do need to check the gun and make sure that the hop up is set appropriately. So the gun performs really well. It's got good FPS for any field that you want to play on. And it's super durable. This gun has been known to play after being wet, after being in the cold, in extreme heat. It's just an all-around good gun for all conditions. Now extra magazines for this gun will run you about 32 bucks each. And you can get an extended mag for 37. So it really comes down to how much do you want to spend for a pistol. Now there are good pistols out there for under $100, even good gas blowback pistols. In fact, we've reviewed a very good one, which you could go check out right now. But the question is, what do you get when you go above that $100 price range? And for the most part, you get full metal construction, durability, and usually you get a hop up. And that's really the key. To adjust the hop up on this gun, you move the slide lever back until that first notch hits the slide release. Then you're going to pop that slide release pin right out and the rail will just come right off. Now you do have to make sure that the magazine is out before you do this, or else that pin won't come out. And once you get that slide off, when you look underneath the slide, you're going to see a little wheel right there that just turns half a circle. All the way front is the hop all the way turned off, and all the way back is the hop all the way up. To put the slide back on, you just line it up, slide it back to that first notch position, and then insert your catch release pin, and you're gonna work it into that notch. And then there you go. And that's really what you're paying for. This durability of all metal construction and that hop up. And the hop up makes all the difference. There are good guns for less, but when you can't adjust the hop, you're limited to however that gun shoots straight out of the factory before it starts to drop. But when you can adjust the hop, you can get a lot of additional accuracy and range out of the gun. And that's what this gun is really known for. And that's what it really proved out in our test today. So in our opinion, this gun's definitely worth the price. If you're in the market for a gun above the $100 range, this is a really good option. So we hope this review was helpful for you. Definitely check out our other gun reviews before you go. And don't forget to join us on our airsoft journey by hitting that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.